Transform your space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Well, all right then. Come on in. Sit it on down. Come on in. Sit it on down. How's y'all doing? Congratulations. You is alive. You done made it up for a whole nother day. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday the 9/2025. The 9/2025. Shout out to James for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. What's happening? How's y'all feeling? Is you upset? Is you okay? Is you down? Is you happy? Is you sad? You know, I be sad a lot. And y'all got to pray for a player. Y'all just got to pray for a player out here because a player be sad. And it's not because of what I had done did that got me sad. It's just the way that things be going that got me sad. Shout out to, what is that girl name? PJ Washington. PJ Washington wife? PJ Washington. I didn't know that he was married to the new girl. I really didn't know. There's an article that's posted on Complex that says that PJ Washington gifted a Rolls Royce by his wife after the argument with Brittany Renner. Shout out to Brittany for arguing that her baby was crying when her baby went with her baby daddy. Hell, it might not be his baby. But hell, I guess he is on child support, so I guess if they had done did the test. What it do, man. I know that a lot of players, we do not like arguments and stuff like that right there, especially with the people who have children from. But we wouldn't mind if we have arguments with people who we have children from, if like we're going to get like a Rolex at the end of it from our new la. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be just beautiful. Like, wouldn't you, like, tell your baby mama, bitch, listen, just get mad at me when I come pick the baby up or something. Just get mad with me. You know what I'm saying? You say Willie P.J. Washington bought his own gift, say it was his money. Hell, but it's the thought that count, though. It's the thought that count, though. You know? I don't know what his wife do. But if you're saying that it's his money, it's the thought that count, though. You say he making Brittany hate his ass. She already do that. Her ass drop the ball and think that she winning. She think that she won. Hell, she think that she winning. Hell, she thought that she won, and she thinks now that she's winning. No, baby. No. You dropped the bag. You dropped the bag on multiple players from what has been put out here in the street, for what we know about you, from what you had done told us about you and the circles that you had done been in. You done dropped the bag damn near completely. But you pretty though. You cute though. Yeah. Just like the rest of them though. A whole bunch of them pretty cute, all that fly shit. Drop the ball. You got a few dollars out of players, but the players still eating. And I'm not saying that she's not eating, but like most women, they still do be eating, but they don't be eating at the level of the player who had done, or players who had done gave them a few dollars. But they come out here and act like they stunned. See, you can get a little bit of the bag. And that's it. Shout out to the women who continuously get the bag and keep the bag. Shout out to those women. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yeah. Shout out to those women, because it seems to me that those women know a little bit about, I wouldn't even say finesse. They know a little bit about, or a lot about, how to keep the damn man. They just wasn't in it to smash, even though they would have just accepted the smash and got a few little trinkets and shit. Yeah, come on now, they would have. Come on now. But they learned how to hang in there. And shout out to them babies who know how to hang in there. Through thick and thin. Damn it, through the ups and downs. You know. You get a bigger bag if you last with a player. It is no different than if you work 1 year with the new company and they probably paying you $65,000 a year. But if you last for 5 years, 65 times 5, somebody do the math. 5 times 5, that's 300,000. 300, that's about $400,000. The longer you last, the more you get. I'm just saying. The 281 Houston, Texas up in the building. What it do? And I know that my math was off, but don't be judging me. All right. 5 times 5 is 25. Drop the 5, put the 2 up. 5 times 6 is 30. Add the 2 that you put up from over there. If you add the 2 and that was 30, that's 50. That's $500 Damn, that's $500,000 for $65,000 a year? Hell no. We did some math wrong, but don't be judging me. Because 5 times 6 is 30. If you add 2, that's 50, or we're going to put 32? We're going to put 32. So that's 325. God damn, that's 3 1/4. 3 1/4 thousand. 5 years if you stay with the bag. You drop the bag, after a year, you only get 65. Shout out to the babies who was in it for the long haul. He said women fumble the bag like Derrick Henry at the wrong time. Got to be more careful. But then they would get on social media and talk slick as if they really done came up. You have to think about it. The little dollars that they had done got from players who got the money. They spend that shit in the club. Come on now. That's throwaway money. That's throwaway money to a whole bunch of these players. But they gonna talk slick shit. I got them for 50. I got them for... Yeah. You flush that down the toilet, baby. That's nothing. But at least you did get the 40, 50,000. All right. Yeah, so that's like 1 year payment. All right. That's 1 year working, you know. You can rest up and you ain't got to go clock in at least for another year, you know. But that's what's up. Tennessee is up in the building. What it do? It's a Milkman back in the building. What's happening? Where you been, Mr. Milkman? Where have you been out here in these streets? What's good? I'm glad that you're still alive, though. Glad that you're still alive. I'm not going to eat much. Hold y'all to the 100 likes. We is live also on Rumble. We live already also on Rumble and Twitter. We is round here, y'all. We got to go ahead and talk about this story that's out there, and a whole bunch of people is talking about the story that's out there. So here, we're going to talk about the story that's out there. The 414 Milwaukee, a.k.a. Milwaukee, is checking on in the place to be. Willie, what it do? I'm chilling. Imagine waking up, getting your child dressed, or your child getting themselves dressed, but you know, you got to crawl out of bed and stuff like that right there, because you normally probably don't take your child to school, or maybe you take your child to school, but this specific day, and y'all know that school just started. Well, not like the day, but school just started like a month ago. In certain places, 2 weeks ago. Certain places, 3 weeks ago. Certain places, 6 weeks ago. That's what had been going on. We got a mama, and we're going to Chicago. Come on now, y'all know we talk about Chicago. Somebody get Trump on the phone. Somebody get Trump on the phone. Tell Trump to sit here on up and send the troops. They ready. They ready for the troops to get sent. Please go ahead on and send them. Do not wait a little bit more longer. Nope. Do not do it. A woman was shot and killed in Chicago in the South Loop. They call it the South Loop. In the incident, they is classifying the incident to be domestic, and they saying, or they believe it to be domestic, because they say the woman who got shot in the face, she got shot in the face by her baby daddy, other baby mama. That's what they say. That's what they say. So how we gonna play it? We gonna do the newscast first. We're gonna do the newscast first because we have multiple videos, so don't even worry about it. We're gonna do the newscast, and then we're gonna go to the streets. We're gonna go to the streets. We got some of that right there, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's just go ahead on and get us up to par, or up to where we're supposed to be at. A woman fatally shot during a fight. So now they're saying a fight. And the offender is in custody. That's what they say. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
A woman is dead, another behind bars after shooting Chicago South Loop this morning.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli joins us live with more on this shooting near a school. Courtney.
Yeah, good evening to you both. Grieving family members and friends of the 31-year-old victim tell me she had just dropped her son off at school this morning when she was shot and killed. Now the woman who allegedly pulled the trigger is in police custody tonight.
It's so sad you can't even just think straight.
Not long after the bell rang at this elementary school Monday morning, gunshots rang out nearby, leaving a young boy without his mom.
I mean, what do you tell a kid? When you just drop me off, how do you just say she's not here anymore? How do you explain it?
Police say the 31-year-old victim, whose name has not yet been released, was near Cermak and State just after 9. Early information leads investigators to believe some sort of a fight unfolded, and the suspect pulled out a gun, shooting the victim in the face. The victim was rushed to Stroger Hospital while the suspect was cuffed at the scene.
It's not fair. The person doesn't come back. You need to understand that. They don't come back. Your life is taken too. So well, who really lose? Everybody lose. It's no win in the situation.
Kanisha works across the street and saw the aftermath of what happened. She doesn't know the victim, but is devastated for her family and friends and calls this preventable.
Violence is not the way to keep doing it. Nobody wins in a situation.
A family now looking for justice, as sources close to the investigation say detectives are speaking with witnesses and reviewing evidence to figure out exactly what happened.
It's so scary and sad. I don't even know, I feel real bad for the lady.
Now, the victim's loved ones tell me she was an outstanding mom who always showed up for her son. She had the purest soul, and she was the life of their friend group. Her family says she was working to become a nurse, something that was cut short. As of tonight, no charges have been filed against anyone in connection with her death. Live outside the 1st Police District.
Got it. No charges. They say no charges. All right. Got that there out the way. Y'all have no idea who we is talking about. So I'm about to show you who we is talking about, and I got to grab this whole thing. I got to grab the whole thing, make sure the thing thinging the way it's supposed to be thinging. And if y'all was around here yesterday, remember they had done cut me off, but I was allowed to come back. And once I got off the show and I appealed their situation, talking about that I was trying to do something to myself, they said that we sorry. They said that we sorry, and they lifted it. Sure enough did. Cost me money out here in these streets, but it is what it is. What can a player do? Here we go. In the streets.
She's the one who shot her. She ignored her, but she shot her.
If I'm not mistaken, they're saying her right here is the one who shot her. Her right here, the one who's standing there on the phone, is the one who shot her. That's what they say.
She shot her.
Right here.
She's the one who shot her. She's the one who shot her. She ignored her, but she shot her. Oh my fucking God! How you close to the car? Get up. You scared as hell, right?
They say this is the baby daddy. This baby daddy right here now. She on the ground, bloody. The man saying that the dude had the woman in the headlock. The white man is saying the black man lying.
She put the gun in the car. The gun, she shot her. Let's go right here. She shot her. She shot her. She put the gun in the car.
The black officer turned around and was like, "What did you say? Who shot who? The one standing right behind y'all shot.
The gun, she shot her. Let's go right here. She shot her. She shot her. She put the gun in the car.
She shot her, put the gun in the car. Oh, my bad.
Put the gun in the car. She got out of the car.
Off a portion of the area right now. Detectives are surrounding a white sedan that appears to be connected to this incident. Chicago police saying that early this morning around 9:30 there was a fight between two women. That scene unfolding here near State and Cermak. One of the women allegedly pulled out a gun and shot the other woman in the face. The 31-year-old victim was taken to the hospital and later died. Now, the suspect has been taken into custody, and Chicago police say this is still a very ongoing investigation. So once again, this is taking place here near Cermak and State. Still.
Some people is saying that she was dead on the scene because like she got shot in the face. Now let's listen to our lighter hue player tell what's going on. You can hear him in the background. He said it was self-defense. You hear the man in the background? It's lighter hue. He said you was in the car. What are you talking about, bro? You had her in the headlock.
She put the gun in the car. The gun, she shot her. Let's go right here. She shot her. She shot her. She put the gun in the car. She put the gun in the car. She got out of the car.
A portion.
All right. Got that day out the way. They saying there was some type of fight. Something that transpired. And now you got to ask yourself, well, hell, if one is just going to drop off the son or the child, and like if we is in the car and we dropping off the child, did they get out of the car to walk the child up to the school, or was they like in like that drop-off line? Shout out to all you parents who be in the drop-off line. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. In the drop-off line, you don't get out of the goddamn car. You don't get out the car in the drop-off line. No. We don't play like that right there. But if you was in one of them schools to where you got to get out the car, then you get out the car and you walk your child up. But if they've had issue, see, and this when it comes down to, what is that thing called? Conflict resolution. Children is also best left with their mamas, them. Children is also best left with their mama, them. You can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing because mamas keep showing us who is best left with them. But now other people's also saying that the shooter didn't have a child that went to that school, which is kind of hard for me to believe because they saying that that's his baby mama. Well, his other baby mama. And if it's his other baby mama and they both at the damn school, you know what I'm saying? It kind of makes sense, or it kind of lets me know that they was dropping off a child too. Just in my mind. But now we have family. We have a family member who is pleading, who is pleading to the public, pleading to us to get them some time to go ahead on and get things together. And y'all, please stop sharing this tragedy. Hold on. Let me hit y'all with some sound.
Please, y'all. Please stop sharing them. Poses of my sister, please. Please stop sharing that post of my baby sister on that ground, please. Get y'all, please. For my mama stand for me and my siblings' sake. Please, y'all. My sister is gone. Yes, she is. Please. Please. Please, I see y'all calling everything. I can't. I'm doing this to let y'all know I am very broken. Me and my family is broken. Please, y'all, please. Give us some time to respond, to talk to y'all, to anything. Please, y'all. My baby sister is gone. Please. The worst is pain ever. I just want y'all to understand. If y'all never understand in y'all life, I didn't know how I had to do. Anybody lost a sibling, y'all, I don't know. I didn't know this hurt like this. Please, y'all, stop sharing that video of my sister. Put up good pictures of her. Y'all don't post her. Put up good pictures of her. Please don't post her on that ground dead. Please, y'all. I swear to God, this is the worst day of my life. I ain't looking for no sympathy, but I'm asking y'all to please. Jealousy is a motherfucker. A nigga ain't shit. But when a nigga think they can do you like that, you did wrong and you wanted to hurt somebody that you hurt. Nobody did anything to you. You won't hurt my sister and that girl. Please, I'm asking y'all, can y'all please just don't post that video on my baby sister and that girl. She is gone. Yes, she's gone, y'all. She's gone. She's gone. My mom is having a heart attack in my life and her siblings. Please, y'all. Please. Her family is mourning. This is a real big loss, y'all. Please. Please. I will respond to y'all later. I can't right now. I'm so broken and tore up. Please, y'all. I'm trying to hold everybody in one day, hold myself. Our kids, everything. Please, y'all, give us time. Please. If I ever been strong in my life, y'all, I need every day. Pray for me, y'all. Please, just stop reporting, y'all. Report the page. Please, y'all. Please, just give us a little time. Oh, God, that's my baby. Everybody knows that's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. My baby. That's my baby. That's the thing I got from my baby. When she love us. She love us. And that's all I got. I have a visual picture of my sister in my face and my ass. Nobody will understand it. I never can say y'all. Please, y'all.
Okay, say she ain't got time right now to respond, and she'll get back with y'all. But y'all don't share the video. The video that's been shared probably like 500,000 times, maybe 100, maybe 1,000,000 times. I have no idea, but she ain't got no time. She's trying to hold a family.
Just don't post that video on my baby sister and that girl. She is gone. Yes, she's gone, y'all.
I'm glad that you said that right there. You said the video's all over social media. It's kind of like it's too late, baby.
She's gone. She's gone. Mama.
Right. You say respond later. You say, ma'am, you responding right now though. Yeah, sometimes you just sometimes y'all just gotta let them talk. Sometimes you gotta let them talk.
It's having a heart attack in my life and her siblings. Please, y'all. Please. Her family is mourning. This is a real big loss, y'all. Please. I will respond to y'all later. I can't right now.
I can't respond right now. We're 2 minutes and 26 seconds into this thing. I can't respond right now. I can't respond. Y'all give us a minute. Well, you're telling the people to not go and do something, which we know the psychology out here in these streets. When you tell people not to, we tend to do it. So that's not going to work because now people's interested in what in the hell you're talking about if they have not seen it, you know. So people's going to research it and look around about what you're talking about to see what you're talking about. That's how this thing work. You say she's slow as hell. Man. You say she talking too much. Yeah. Listen. You know the one thing that y'all family can do and other people's family when they is going through it or something? Turn off social media. Social media gonna do what social media gonna do. You cannot control people. You cannot control social media. So if you don't want your feelings to be hurt, like a lot of people's feelings be hurt after their loved ones die for whatever, because people have their own opinions and people's going to say, people's going to respond to the things that they see. This is a part of social media. This is really what social media is. Social media, like the society, it's the media, it's entertainment. So y'all's lives is entertainment on social media. So in my mind, it's kind of like when people say that there's being bullied on the internet, and I'm still confused. I'm still confused about this thing called bullied on the internet if I don't understand that.
I'm so broken.
You can cut it off.
Please, y'all. I'm trying to hold everybody at once and hold myself. Our kids.
You're trying to hold everybody, like you're trying to, be strong for everybody. And I do get that right there. But you taking that time from holding your family down and keeping your family strong. You giving time to the people who you don't know. You giving time to the people who after about a day or two, you would never hear from these people again. That's how this thing work, and this is why I came up with I don't pretend to care. I came up with we is a bunch of liars. We play too much. We really don't be caring about these situations. It's kind of like when you buy the new car. You real excited. You bring the new car around your peoples and shit. They excited. Oh my God, you got a new little whip. Goddamn, it got new car smell. How much it was? No, you lying to me. Oh man, you done came up. Ride around just a little bit. Tomorrow, when you come around with that same car, we already saw it. This day and age, we move on real quick. We don't linger. Somebody gets shot, somebody get their head bust off today. It's horrible. Oh my God. Tomorrow, somebody get their head chopped off with a chainsaw. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Tomorrow, somebody gets stabbed on up. The next day after that, somebody gets shot 17 times. Some people may feel sad for you today, but tomorrow, it's another person that we have to feel sad for.
Please, y'all give us time. Please. If I ever been strong in my life, y'all, I need every day. Pray for me, y'all. Please just stop reporting, y'all. Report the page. Please.
She say, some top report the page.
Please. If I ever been strong in my life, y'all, I need every day. Pray for me, y'all. Please just stop reporting, y'all. Report the page. Please, y'all. Please just give us a little time. Oh God.
Please, y'all, give us some time. One thing about this time period amongst people, we don't like to wait for nothing. We like it like that. We do not like to wait. We don't like to hold on. Give me a few hours. No, we ain't like that. Whether you ask them to wait or not, you and or the family is going to respond when you feel like you want to respond. So whether people wait or not, they're still technically gonna have to wait. So it's kind of like you don't have to say it, because whenever you ready to say what you want to say, they will be waiting on you to say what you're going to say.
That's my baby. Everybody knows that's my baby. That's my baby.
And say she ain't coming back. Say pray for what? Oh, Whew. Deep. Got a point. And for a whole bunch of people, I've been on Earth a long time. I've seen a lot of death. I've been to like a lot of funerals and stuff. And the one thing that I've often said on this show also, that death gets better with time. And no matter whether people pray for you or not, time is the only thing that's gonna make it better. time is the only thing. I know you think that it's your God and all that fly stuff who brought you through it. It's just time. It's bottom line is just time. But you will probably base it on because I kept my faith in the Lord or I had a prayer team around me and that. It's time. That's all. I've came to the conclusion that once you move all that other fly shit out the way, it's time. That's it.
My baby, well, she love us. She love us. That's all I got.
It's sad. It's sad.
I have a visual picture of my sister in my face and my ass. Nobody will understand it. I never can take out.
Yeah, you got a visual picture of your sister. So the one thing that you need to do is stay offline then, because I see a lot of pictures of your sister that's online, and the only one with her body on the ground was during the video. So in my mind, if you want to keep that positive picture and that good, pretty picture that you have, don't watch like the videos, baby. Don't watch that video thing that we around here watching. Don't do it to yourself. Don't really do it. Now I have another person. Who was saying some. I guess she's just speaking on what happened. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but hey, I just wanted to let her talk since we gonna be around here saying something. Maybe she gonna say something that I'm not privy to. I ain't even listened to the whole thing, but damn it, it looked like she knew what she was talking about. Let's see. Here we go. Wait, cause Santa.
Boyfriends, baby.
Hold on.
Y'all niggas need to learn how to control y'all baby mamas and y'all girlfriend.
We cannot control nobody else. We it's difficult. Hell, whenever men so-called had control over
this girl in Chicago who was unalived after
women, y'all said that was wrong. Y'all said that was like misogynistic or something. Y'all is controlling. Don't y'all call us controlling? But now you were saying that y'all need to control your baby mamas. We ain't got no control over them bitches. Because if we did, we wouldn't be on child support. If we did, they wouldn't be our baby mama. If we had control over our baby mamas, a lot of our baby mamas wouldn't be our baby mamas. They would probably still be like our little lalas or something like that right there. Or just somebody that was just smashing. Shout out to Tony for being a member for 20 months. Say, damn, say work is slowing down. Say 98K last year, maybe 50K this year. Manufacturing is down in the oil industry. Jobs down. Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. With a lot of things is going up and companies is letting people go. I got a whole list of companies who is firing people, who is laying people off. I just ain't got to it yet. Hey, y'all better save your money. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Mamas and y'all girlfriend. I just watched this video of this girl in Chicago who was unalived at her son's school. So apparently she went up there to go drop off some lunch and also a note to her son. They said the boyfriend's baby mama or the girlfriend, whoever the hell she was, she got into an altercation with the baby mama. So the girlfriend or whatever, she pew the mama. And I don't know why they got into it, but there was a lot of bystanders that was like, the girlfriend, they was like, she did it. Then she started screaming like, oh, it was self-defense, it was self-defense. And the bystanders was like, no the hell it wasn't. Like, you literally sat there and you unalived a woman. My thing is, why are you coming up to her son's school?
All right, stop it. I like it. I like where you're going. Because you're pulling out some things that maybe I didn't know. Shout out to Tracy for the $1 cash shop. Say, read my first 2 comments. What? Am I missing comments? What is going on? Stroll up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, because I don't like to miss comments. Wait, am I past it? I know I ain't past it. Well, I'm trying to find it. I don't see nothing. Hold up. Wait, because now I'm really interested. Let me see. All right, bam. So you're in the green. I got to look for green. Green. Y'all got to give me a second. I don't like to miss my peoples in their comments. I don't like to do that. Now, I mean, you're supposed to be in the green. Now I'm looking for everybody that's in the green, and now I don't see you. What is going on? I don't see it. I don't see it. It's not showing me nothing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Shout out to Tracy again for the $1 cash. I say scroll up. I am scrolling up. Wait a minute. Okay, let me go to the first time you said. Okay, Willie, scroll up. Now I see that one. You in the green. I'm scrolling up right now. I don't know. It must have got deleted or something. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't see it. That must have got deleted. It's literally not there anymore. I guess you just got to write it again. You just got to write it again. You just got to write that thing again for me. Please, pretty please.
See, y'all be putting on...
Oh, I stopped it right here also because she just told us what the other baby mama had done did, right? That's what she had done said. Not now time in this little thing to where she was talking about the other baby mama. The baby daddy had nothing to do with it. All in what she just had done said that the other baby mama had done did when she came up to the school and shot her in her face. That was on her own doing. Had nothing to do with the baby daddy.
Myself in these predicaments and these situations that y'all don't even have to be in. Now this little boy has lost his mom.
Yep.
He is never going to see his mother again. Mm-hmm. They said the father came up there like after the altercation or whatever. But this is why you niggas need to learn how to control y'all situation.
Oh, so he wasn't there. He wasn't there. He came up after the situation. All right, go ahead. See, she got some information that I didn't have.
Y'all be knowing that y'all baby mamas and y'all girlfriends be beefing with the baby mamas. Okay. And y'all need to learn how to nip that shit in the bud.
We got to learn how to nip it in the bud with two chicks who have a problem with one another. When all they need to do is, all we need to do is just come together and have like a poly thing, but y'all don't want to do that right now. How's we supposed to nip it in the bud when these is two grown people and thinking for themselves? How do we do that?
There is no reason why she even came up to that school. They said she didn't even have a child that went there.
There is a reason why she came up to that school. You can't say there is no reason. There's always a reason for everything that happens.
And nip that shit in the bud. There is no reason why she even came up to that school. They said she didn't even have a child that went there.
So she didn't have a child that went there, which that's also what I heard too. So in my mind, it was a hit. Damn, she was mad by some, or maybe he just had them smashed like a few days ago and she had them find out. And she wanted to go on up there and confront that baby. I don't know.
The rest of his life. His mom is gone. The daddy is gone.
The daddy gone? The daddy ain't going nowhere?
Because of what, an argument? Now, I don't know what transpired between them two, but it wasn't worth this.
You don't know that. This be our problem. It wasn't worth you killing nobody. You have no idea what the argument was about.
Now your ass is going. You're getting locked up. Bitch, you're probably not getting out.
It don't work like that with women. It don't work like that with women. If she's held accountable, she'll probably do like a 3 to 5. If that.
This little boy done lost his mama, so now he got to deal with that shit forever.
Yeah, like a whole bunch of children have to deal with the loss of their fathers. And they have to deal with that forever. But society, us in society, we don't care about the loss of fathers. It's really like the loss of mothers. That's really, really the problem, right? Go ahead.
His mama is never coming back.
Yep, like the fathers never come back. A lot of times the fathers was pushed away. Hell, they're not even dead. The fathers is not even dead a lot of times. They round the corner. They got a whole other family because the mother don't let father be a father. Yep. Go ahead.
And I don't never really get emotional when it come down to shit like this.
Yeah.
But I feel so bad for the son. Like, this little boy really lost his mama.
You feel bad for the son? You feel bad that a woman had done died. I want y'all to really understand this is the difference. She really don't get, feel bad about these type of things. She says she really feel bad for the son. Well, the son is alive. We do stories about kids dying every week. We story about mamas them dying every week. But it's more kids dying every week. More kids. But she really don't never get in her feelings like this right here. Y'all think that she's in her feeling because of the child is left without a mother, or is she in her feelings because a mother died? I think that she's in her feelings because a woman died. Damn the kids, because y'all be faking with the we love the kids shit. That's BS, in my opinion.
Ever. His mama is never coming back.
That's what happened when you die, though.
I don't never really get emotional when it comes down to shit like this, but I feel so bad for the son. Like, this little boy really lost his mama. Like, us as...
You shocked that a child lost their mama? Girl, you better watch the Willie Williams show. We do the shit on daily. But anyway, Willie, the shooter and the baby drove down... Wait, the shooter and the baby drove down from Milwaukee. The woman got the fighting. The one that got shot was winning, which is why he put her in a headlock, but she had an active restraining order. You is lying to me. And where'd you getting this information from? Because somebody sent me an article, because I've been looking for articles and every doggone thing. But I appreciate that right there. That's why our Lighter Hugh brother was saying, this ain't no self-defense, because you had it in the headlock. You right about it. You right about it. Go ahead in.
We just entertain a lot of bullshit. Learn to just walk away and leave shit alone. Not only that, somebody else's child could have got hurt. Somebody else could have got hurt. You pulled out a weapon at a school.
And you shot. When in Chicago, they pulling out weapons in crowds. They pulling out choppers in crowds. They in skinny jeans with guns and Dracos and shit in crowds. They shooting up crowds. I hope that you done other videos pointing out people out here dying from gunshots. They say, Willie, that's why if you freeze on the dude, he has blood on him. Oh, I can go out on to back it up. Oh, I can back it up in a minute.
You should have took that shit off the properties.
So it's okay. It would have been okay if she would have shot her off school grounds. All right, cool.
Like that, imagine if somebody's child was just walking past.
But ain't nobody else get hit. Did anybody else die? We can do all of this. Imagine if it was a school bus full of children, but it wasn't. Listen, they didn't say that she shot multiple times. They is only speaking of one gunshot. She wasn't reckless with her shooting. She shot who she intended to shoot. So she wasn't even much out here like them YNs who just be running and having a gun just paka. She didn't even do that right now. She had a target, she pointed, she gave it to her. Simple.
I can't stand the way that some of y'all females be thinking. Like, y'all don't know how to control y'all emotions and y'all...
Nah, I'm with you on that, sugar. Go ahead.
Angers. And this is why y'all be in a lot of situations that y'all be in now.
Facts. I'm with you when you're right, baby.
You doing this shit all over a nigga. I just want to say, rest in peace. I hope justice is served. I hope that lady...
Well, she say you doing all this over some meat. And like I be saying, girl, y'all fight for y'all meats. Fight for y'all meats, because y'all is not going to come together and be like no sister wives or something where y'all both can get the meat instead of y'all fighting over the meat. It makes no sense to be fighting over the meat that both of y'all still going to get. Like, this got to be the stupidest shit. But this is why y'all need this thing called guidance.
Get whatever she deserved. The baby daddy get whatever he deserved.
But he ain't shoot her, though. Why you mad at the baby daddy? Baby daddy ain't shoot her.
I hope that little boy can someday find some kind of peace in his heart.
He'll be all right.
But the last thing that was left was his mom did leave him a note, and she was basically saying how she was proud of him and she wanted him to have a good day. But those are memories that little boy is never going to get back. That little boy is never going to want.
Okay, I got a question, though. I got a question because I don't know. Did the boy, did she get killed in front of her son? Because he was outside. Well, the shooting happened outside, and she's even saying that she bought a packed lunch with a note. If she bought a packed lunch with a note, did he get the note? So if he got the note, then she took the note inside of the schoolhouse, right? And the shooting happened outside of the schoolhouse, right? So this wasn't an early morning drop-off then. If she wrote him a note and took it into the school, then that means school was already... school hadn't already started. You say, Willie, that boy gonna beef with his siblings over this old... Oh, I can believe that right there. About his mama. We gonna fight by my mama. Your mama killed my mama. You know, yeah, we're going to do stuff like that right there. Yep, sure enough is. Let's see if they had that just really, really quick now. No, why did they do that? Now, why did they do that? Let me just see real quick. There was a comment. Young woman, yada, yada, yada. She reportedly dropped her son off at school. So, see, they keep saying she dropped the son off at school, and then, like Lil Mama had just said, she packed the lunch and she wrote a note and she took it to her child. I wonder, did this part happen? Did she take her child to school? She packed this lunch and she already wrote a note, and there was a note inside of his lunch. I think that sounds better. That's probably what happened. She packs his lunch and she wrote him a note. Like a whole bunch of mothers do when you pack your children lunches. You may write a note and send your child to school with it in the lunch bag or the lunch box. So once they sit down for lunch and they, once they sit down for lunch and eating, and then they can see the note from mommy, and that like be like a really, really good thing. You say, Willie, why all them parents out there doing lunchtime? You say, no one has a job. See, and that's what I was thinking. So was this in the morning or was this at lunchtime? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, hell. We got some comments then. Rest in peace to Huz. He said, people are disrespectful. Oh, my God. The media will not stop. Stay off social media. Ain't that what I had done said, too? He said, come on, baby. Please get off this app before you make yourself sick. He said, it's unfortunate, but nobody thinks about this until it's their own family. Social media will show you every time. Nobody is exempt. That's a fact. He said, I really hope people listen. He said, who is the sister? He said, sorry for your loss. See, even she's curious because now you saying that your sister hadn't got killed. And if this person here has not already watched the video, she's going to go and look for the video of your sister being down on the ground that you don't want people to see. He said, I think she might want to suspend her account and stay off social media. The net won't stop. Sorry for your loss. That's a fact. He said, this is heartbreaking. Whoo. You say, man, Nika, I'm so sorry. You say, who the hell put up the original post? That's a good way here. Whoever put up the original post spent their time to record and upload. We is in a day and age to where we're trying to get our numbers up. We're trying to get our numbers up. Here, we're trying to get paid. We're trying to monetize out here in these doggone streets. So whoever recorded and put it up, they did exactly what they should do. Record, and upload. Yeah, just say stay off social media because they're not going to stop. Say, okay, sweetie, I can only say stay away from the internet. I'm trying to tell you, man. A lot of stuff is just common sense. This is really common sense, baby. Let's see. The face. Let me see if they just got one more. Ain't getting no results. What? Wait a minute. Go back. Wait. Ain't get no results. Okay, so maybe I got to remove the shot. These social media sites are just too goddamn sensitive, though, to be honest with y'all. I just, you can't use certain words like killed, shot. What? I thought we was adults. I thought that we really was adults, but undoubtedly we really not adults. Let me go and put this other thing back up real quick. They can see if we can see some blood on Buddy. Now, which one did I have this up under? Damn it, was I showing it over here? I think I was showing it over here. Do. So it wasn't that. So it was this one. Let me put this here up. Yeah, y'all get the likes up, man. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. The likes should have been all the way over 1,000 by now. It's a doggone shame. 148. Boy, they trying to hold. They still holding the player down. They still holding the player down. Shout out to Linwood for the $2 cash app. Say $2 challenge. Say no super chats though. No super chats. Everything go fund me. I say go fund me. Cash app. Everything cash app. Let's go ahead on and do that. So let's slide. Let's slide Buddy back to see if we can see a little something on her. Okay, this baby daddy right here. This baby daddy. It's his shirt, but he got on like a black shirt. So is we gonna be able to see? I don't think we're gonna be able to see no blood on Buddy. It's him. I don't see how we're gonna be able to see blood on him though. Bloody shoes. Okay, bloody shoes. Let's back it on up. Let's see. All right, coming up right. Oh, snap. Hell yeah, shoes bloody. Both of them. Right here's blood and right here's blood. Oh, he got to get that to the police. He going to have to take them J's off. He going to have to go home with no socks and no shoes. I promise you. All of that right there is evidence. They going to have to give him the blue shoes from the hospital or something. Uh-huh. Bloody shoes. So he was in proximity. So he really was that. So shout out to our lighter heel player who had done said it wasn't no self-defense, man. You had that girl in the headlock. You right about that right there too. His right hand is bloody. Now the right hand could be bloody. Maybe he was trying to get some CPR or something. Maybe. Ooh, and then he touched that girl. Ooh, he touched that girl with that blood. So then who is her with the book bag? Who is this person with a book bag? Because this is a student. This is a student. The other woman said that the lady had no children that went out to the school. So that has to be a lie, because if he's touching this child with bloody hands, then in my mind, this is his child. This is his child or his stepchild, right? I'm just guessing. Then he put his hands on that baby. That's his niece. So he was dropping his niece off. You say this is not his child, and then somebody say that this is his niece. He say she's the lady standing there, daughter. He has a son with both of them. Okay. Oh, all right. So was he dropping off anybody? And then if they was in the car, Buddy said that they was in the car and he had her in the headlock. Who car was they in then? You say that his child was still in the car. So for people saying that she really had no business there because she don't have a child. And then they said, listen. The stories is getting really, really messed up. Because earlier somebody had done said when we had done showed it that the baby daddy was called up there like he wasn't there. And then other people saying I guess he was there because he had the baby in the chokehold, and then she shot him. Shit confusing. He said both kids was on the scene. Okay, so was one of those kids hers because she is the other baby mama? You said that you watched the live? Oh, snap. So they had a live on this when?
She's the one who shot her. She's the one who shot her. Didn't order, but she shot her.
Oh my fucking God.
You say that he wasn't dropping off any children. She had a restraining order on him, and he didn't even supposed to be up there around her, the mother who got eliminated. You say, Willie, the story is messy because we are messy. You got a good point. Okay, so So if he wasn't supposed to be around there because he had a restraining order on him, but he had a child in the car with him also, I'm not understanding. So was he not supposed to be able to drop a child off to school because he had a restraining order? Well, because she has a restraining order on him? I am confused. What do we mean he's not supposed to be up at the school? I understand if he's not supposed to be around her, but if they both have children that go to the damn school, how does that work? Say, Willie not turn this into a Scooby-Doo mystery because I don't have all the information. I don't have all the information. I never acted like I had all the information, and I depend on the people because it's always people who was either there or people who had the time to gather more information and or was there watching lives and stuff when other people didn't have a chance to watch lives and what was actually going on. Yeah. See, I got to get information when I come into the studio trying to be able to do a doggone show. I be having shit to do. So I can't watch a whole bunch of things that be going on. So, hey, I got to rely on the people. You say, we doing detective work. That's what I'm trying to say right there. You say his child by his other baby mama is not even 6 months. Oh, really? Oh, you say I got the tea. You got the tea. Can you please point me in the right direction to the live that y'all was watching then? I would love to see the live that you was talking about that was going on. Where's that at? Where is that at? Love to see that right there. I promise you, because I done been all on World Star. I done been all on TikTok. And I ain't seen it. I seen another woman who was talking about the situation, but I have not been able to find her video. I saw it on somebody else's, but I was not able to find her video, so I would have been able to play it. Say, Willie, this is for Rumble. Well, we're not separating tonight. We're not separating tonight. We're doing it all together tonight. Let me see. Chicago woman. Can I write it in here now? Shot. I just put shot. Let's see. Now is no results found. It's no results found when I put that there in. A matter of fact, let me also go back to, if I could pull it up over here, then maybe allow it. No, don't you reach. Whoa, he's shooting. He's doing it too fast. Wait a minute. All right. Oh, so as long as I'm logged in, then I'll be able to look it up. But because I was not logged in, then I couldn't look it up.
Let's talk about Romika Meeks. Why were they?
Okay, I guess I can put this right here. Well, here, I can't put this right here because I'm not logged in over there. But if I, hold on, y'all, just bear with a player. Bear with me. Let's see what little mama right here talking about. Damn it, I just had it up.
So Romika drops her son off at school. Minutes later, Let's talk
right.
about Romika Meeks. Why were they there, and why are they claiming self-defense? So Romika drops her son off at school. Minutes later, her ex Carlos Way and Holly Johnson pull up. Now, not only are they at the school, but there's an active restraining order. Holly has a restraining order against Meeks. Holly, if you have a restraining order against Meeks, why did you pull up on her? I thought you was scared. Yet they confronted Meeks. We all know this was not a chance encounter, but a confrontation. Now, eyewitnesses say that the father had Meeks in a headlock. That alone doesn't look like a self-defense reaction. It looks like a setup. Why show up to pick a fight, especially at a school? Now, while Meeks was in that headlock, Holly Johnson took out a gun and shot her at close range in the face. Witnesses say they saw everything. Self-defense? Not likely. Now, in Illinois, you can only claim self-defense if you thought that you were in immediate danger or harm. Your response has to be proportionate. Here's why self-defense makes no sense. The victim, Meeks, was the one being held in a headlock. Now, if Meeks is in a headlock, she's not a threat. The shooter, Holly Johnson, initiated the deadly response without clear, immediate danger to herself. They could have chosen to de-escalate and walk away. They chose to fight. They chose a confrontation at school drop-off. That shifts the narrative from self-defense to potential premeditation or even an ambush. In this case, you see a woman held down and another one pulling a gun. That's not defensive. That's escalation, especially given that you're at a school setting and you have a restraining order. Now, why do I think it's an ambush? It was a combination of the ex and the new girlfriend at the school, combined with the restraining order, makes me feel like Meeks was ambushed. This is a tragedy and a setup. And I guarantee you, both the baby father and Holly Johnson will face charges. Like I said, this case is still under investigation. No charges have been announced. But the legal bar for self-defense is pretty high. Scenarios like this really doesn't clear it. I'll keep tracking any court filings or charges. Stay with me for updates.
Thank you, young sister. Appreciate that right there. For any updates, we'll be checking back with you. Let me check my email. I see some. You're giving me something. Oh, it was on Facebook. Let's see. Okay. I don't want to show no blood and gore because y'all know how YouTube don't like to play be around here acting funny. Okay, so this is just pictures. Whoa. What type of September the 3rd, the 7th, yesterday? Ew. Okay. Okay, so this is the same video, but I don't want to show it with all the blood and gore on the ground. I don't want to do that right there because y'all know how these folks be around here tripping with me. So let me, if I can stop that, and I guess I got to stroll down to another one. Well, that was the only video. Oh, wait. Oh, so this is the note that the mother wrote. Somebody done posted the note. Wow. We don't give a hoot, boy. God, they got to be lying. Hold on. I got to put it up on the screen here since they done already posted shit. Ooh. Dog, she just passed away. Goddamn. They done went and got the note from the baby. Got to be more careful. Let's see what the notes say. Hold on. Shout out to Tracy for the $1 cash. Shout out, say check email. I appreciate it. I sure enough do. You say, hey Monday, son. Oh, happy Monday, son. Today is a fresh start. I think they say today. Well, today is a fresh start to this, and you can start off strong. Always remind yourself you're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. I love you so much, and you make me so proud. Have a good day. Mommy loves you. Love, Mommy. Oh, damn. Boy, when I tell you the internet don't give no hoots, internet care nothing about nothing. But then I got to wonder, is this the actual note, though? Is this the actual note? And then y'all got to think, somebody went inside of the bag, grabbed the note, held the note, took a damn picture. Man. He said her note sounds like a failed mom. Got to be more careful. He said she cut the edges off the paper. Their first day of school. Well, hold on. Say today. Is that today? Did she put the T in the O too close? Hold on. Is that today? Today. I'm guessing that's today. Is a fresh start to this. Whoa. This got to be saying something else. See, you act like you surprised. Wait, hold on. Oh, you saying that she posted this to IG before she was unalived. Oh, so she took the pic. So why did she? So if this is her taking a picture and posting this up on her IG, y'all gonna stop acting like y'all got all these friends on the internet. Y'all really need to stop this right here. So the mom, so she posted this. That baby need attention. She needed attention. He said her nails pretty. She needed a refill. This come on, dog. And I'm pretty sure that there's so many mothers who do exactly what she had done did. I'm pretty sure there's so many mothers who've written notes to their children, taking a picture and posted it up online so you can make the people online feel like you really, really care about your babies. We didn't need to know about this. This should have been between her and her son. This should have been between her and her son. You see, I swear most women write like this font style. They do. They put a whole bunch of a whole bunch of capitals. Yeah, a whole bunch of capital letters. Sure enough do when they talking to their babies. Say them diabetes fingers. They say she wrote it right. She said today as in Monday, and she out the note. She out the note in his lunchbox. You wrote a little bit wrong, and I'm trying to correct it. Yeah, happy Monday, son. I believe that say today is a fresh start to this. Am I reading it wrong? Today is a fresh start to this, and you can start off strong. You say, cause we extra, all caps. There it is. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Hell yeah, just silly, just posting every goddamn thing. The internet don't care nothing about you people. Man, the internet don't care nothing about you in your everyday life. Come on, man. You is not like a celebrity or something like that right there. And it's crazy because regular people be posting more than celebrities. He said, had a rough day the day before. Oh. But did she write today? Today is a fresh start to this, and you can start off strong. Did I read it correct? You say, yes, it says to. Okay. Always remind. Always remind. How you spell remind? Is she missing a D? Y'all is wrong for critiquing. You say remain yourself. So who was the kid trying to be? Say, I love you, Willie. You be ready to debate. Listen. Hold up. I just caught that right there. And I'm glad that you just caught it too. Remain yourself. I thought that I was misreading. That does say remain. Remain yourself. You're the coolest. Isn't it supposed to be you are? You're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. I love you so much, and you make me so proud. Have a great day. Mommy loves you. I just listen, y'all, before y'all write the notes and shit and take a picture and put it up on the internet, please spell check yourself. Please spell check yourself. I know that is different than typing on your phone because your phone typically spell checks. But when we writing in manuscript, a lot of y'all don't even know what manuscript means. When you printing, we got the spell check because that's how we came up back in the day. We spell checked ourselves. Yeah. He said, sound like she needed grammar school. I thought that she was a dark-hue chick. Or she was just a real light-skinned girl then, huh? She, listen, according to this hand, she looked like she mixed. She looked like she a little mix or something like that right there. Got to be more careful. Damn it. Scroll back up a little bit. This is just crazy. People is wild. People is really, really wild. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Cause that cannot be the only thing that had done happen out here in the goddamn street. It showed enough not. It showed enough not. We finna go, I think this in New York. We finna go to New York where things happen. Things out here be happening. We'll show y'all a little something. So, damn it, because they block it out here, and I want y'all to... Okay, so this one will have no sound, but the next one that I'm going to do, I'm guessing that it have sound because it is a story. So let me grab it right here, put this up on the screen for you real quick. Here, if y'all just not coming on in, y'all go ahead on and give Play a thumbs up, something like that right there. God, dog, like it. Shit, like it. Don't be afraid to like. Don't be afraid to like. It's 183 people up in the building. Can we hit 200? Can we hit 200? We also streaming live on X. We also over here on X. We got a whole bunch of people over there on X. I appreciate y'all for joining the player, man. If y'all new around here, I am Willie Williams. We also stream live on Rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. YouTube, The Willie Williams Show Live, and TheWillieWilliamsShow.com. You can subscribe to the website. We have multiple channels and stuff like that right there. They have been knocking me down, and I'm still afloat. I'm still floating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I do know how to swim. But like everything that a player got going on, to spread it out with your peoples. If you know your daddy, tell your daddy about the player, because I support men out here in these streets, and I ain't afraid to hold a bitch accountable out here in these streets. I am one of them, in case you knew. That's what's up. But listen, look. Watch Toya 36009 at all time, and when you think shit cute, it's not cute a lot of times. We have a situation that had done happened out here on the bus. Let me stop it right there. Let me bag it up. Y'all saw how it just came in. I like to hear you sister that's startled. I like to hear you sister right here startled. What just happened was Buddy stabbed her in the neck. She's startled. They are startled. Now let me, I think I'm saying the word right. Go ahead. They didn't show because, you know, they don't want to show. They startled. They don't know what the hell to do. Bitch nervous out here. Blood leaking all down, and he's walking up and down the aisle. Blood is everywhere. Look at him leaking. Look at him leaking. I thought that was a woman at first. I thought that was a woman, but that's not a woman. They said that is a male. Blood just everywhere. Ain't nobody saying shit. They quiet. They quiet is all I know. Say you bleeding blood, bro. Jesus. Leaking. Yeah. You say he just stabbed that girl. They say, Willie, the story is crazy. The news showed the stabbing earlier. Yup. Y'all keep hitting that like button. Never play out. Keep on with the keep on. Keep on with the keep on. I need the support. That shit quiet. He just judged a bit. Ain't nobody said nothing. Which, mind your own goddamn business now. Mind your business. Y'all are between the rock and the hard spot. You cannot get off. Now, when you get off, you may want to slick rap or something like that right there. You can slick rap and run away. But until, look, everybody finna get off. It ain't even much they goddamn stop with your scare ass. With your scare ass. Where you going? Where you going? Why y'all anxious? Why y'all got anxiety right now? Huh? This not even much your stop. Shout out to the people who not finna get off. Shout out to the people like, shit, this ain't my goddamn stop. I'm going home, man. Nobody got time to leave home. Yes, she was a Ukraine refugee. And even Donald Trump spoke on it. Look at him running and shit. Yeah, they trying to save the person's life. Oh, so now y'all done got bold and y'all done started talking? Okay. Uh-huh. You bleeding blood, bro. Yo. All right. Got a little bit of that right there on out the way. Now let's go to their little news thing. It was a little small, little petite little something. Damn it, a little petite Ukraine sister here.
This is the moment Irina Zarutska boarded a late-night train in Charlotte, North Carolina. Video released by authorities shows her in her pizzeria work uniform as she scrolls on her phone. Police say less than 5 minutes after Zarutska sat down, the man behind her pulled a knife from his pocket, unfolded the blade, and struck at the 23-year-old woman 3 times, stabbing her in the throat. Passengers on the train later appearing to help her. Investigators say the suspect is 34-year-old DeCarlos Brown Jr.
Shout out to Carlos for having tattoos on his neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their neck is a problem. I just like to point out, player got a tattoo on his neck. So he peeled out the knife. He said, damn it, what? Why he did
Investigators say the suspect is 34-year-old DeCarlos Brown Jr., who's now charged with murder. According to an obituary, Zarutska was Ukrainian. A fundraising page says she recently came to the U.S. seeking safety from the war and hoping for a new beginning.
You left where the war was to come on around there to North Carolina. North Carolina done mess you on up, sister. He done, hold on, goddamn, I'm trying to get back to that beautiful sister right there. He done, it's always, the handsome babies always stay on earth.
Who was Ukrainian. A fundraising page says she recently came to the U.S. seeking safety from the war and hoping for a new beginning.
Somebody send Dr. Umar Johnson this GoFundMe account.
The August 22nd attack sending a chill through the Queen City.
I was shocked to hear that. I was like, really? Because I just wrote it like hours before.
Today, President Trump weighing in on the attack.
So they're evil people. We have to be able to handle that. If we don't handle that, we don't have a country.
The president blaming Democrats for Zarutka's death, pointing to the suspect's criminal history. Police and court records show Brown was arrested more than a dozen times, including for assault. North Carolina's Democratic governor says the state needs more police officers and is calling on lawmakers to pass legislation which the governor believes will, quote, stop these horrific crimes and hold violent criminals accountable. Tom?
So more police officers will stop sisters like this right here from being stabbed in the neck. Again, I don't be having like these little PhDs and these magnificent years of gathering debt and reading all these little books and passing little tests. I don't have like that background right there. Basically, I don't have PhDs and stuff like that, and I can just make some common sense arguments and stuff and be like, I can see it that no matter how many police officers you have, if somebody is sitting behind you on the train and they decide to stab your neck up, if they decide to go ahead on and do that right there, ain't really much you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got like some steel or some metal around your throat or something like that to like prevent it or like to stop the knife from going through the neck. I don't know. Hell, I want to pull up the GoFundMe. Got to be more careful. What if Ukraine go to war with us? What if Ukraine want to go to war with us because one of their citizens died on U.S. soil? What if that happened? Now, I'm trying to find that baby name again. 23-year-old. They found a 23-year-old, yada, yada, yada. But then, damn it, she was found a 23-year-old, had been stabbed. She was pronounced dead. Why would they give us her age and then give me her name? Where's her name? North Carolina, 23-year-old Ukrainian woman, yada, yada, yada. I'm trying to find the GoFundMe. All right. Known to the police as Ayana Ayana something. I mean, they say it's something, but I got a name. I didn't even have to type the name in. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even have to type the name in. Yes. So somebody posted that thing had said 94,000. Jesus. I don't know what I got to do to get supported. I really don't understand what I have to do to get supported. A lot of people say I need to like script or something like that right there if I really want to be supported, but I don't want to take my clothes off right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have to sell my body, you know, to get likes and stuff like that. But if all else fails, then like what else am I supposed to do? Like if you're trying to get a raise or something on your job and you're trying to change positions fast and you don't want it to take forever, what are you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? If y'all would like to support this baby and her family, them, they asked for 200,000. That's where 159, 573. When they did the story, it was at 93. It's got 159. And y'all be talking about people ain't got no money out here in these streets. Listen, it's a whole bunch of money out here. There's a whole bunch of money out here in these doggone streets for real. We ain't gonna read all. We ain't really gonna do. Well, here it is short. Oh, here we can't read all because I'm not sharp with my Ukrainian language right now. I don't know. You say, dear friends, our Valerie and her husband Frank Scott Haskell, Ayana's uncle, has suffered a terrible tragedy. Yesterday, their niece Ira, who was 23 years old, was killed. Ira had recently arrived in the United States seeking safety from the war and hoping for a new beginning. Tragically, her life was cut short far too soon. He said, this is an irreparable. I'm saying that wrong. Irreparable loss. I'm saying it all wrong. For her family, we have created this fundraiser to support Valerie. So her name is also Valerie and her loved ones during this heartbreaking time and to help them with the unexpected expenses. He say any support you can give, whether through a donation or simply by sharing this page, will mean so much to the family. They said, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your kindness and compassion. That's what it's saying. Mm-hmm. Irreparable? Is that what I'm trying to say? That's not repair. I'll deal with it later then. He say she got family in the Lighter Hue community. I'm trying to tell you something. They done came up with 159. You say, where's her husband? You say, is he in the Ukraine fighting and he ran from his country? Did y'all know that the men could not leave the country in the UK because, well, not the UK. Well, is the UK? No, the UK is the United Kingdom. Ukraine is like at war and stuff like that. Is it true, because I had heard that the men could not leave the country because they needed them to fight? Is that true? Let me ask my AI. Is it true that the men in Ukraine could not leave the country because they were needed to fight in the war? Yes, it is true that most men in the Ukraine could not leave the country due to a martial law ban imposed after Russia's 2022 invasion, which aimed to ensure significant manpower for the war effect. The ban, initially in place for men ages 18 to 60, has recently been eased to allow men aged 18 to 32 to leave and return freely starting in August 20 to 25th. They gonna let them hoes go though. Oh, they gonna let them hoes on up out of there though. It reminds me of the Bible where God say you go ahead on and you knock off the firstborns and the men and shit, and you take the women as your spoils, the spoils of war. You take the women, regardless of age. You just take the and the virgins. You take the virgins. The men have to fight. The women don't. And in the great United States of America, we is pushed to believe that we are equal. We push to believe that we are equal. Men has always been supposed to fight. Been supposed to go to war, not the women. And y'all around here saying that men and women is equal, I be damned. I be among his uncle. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, bitch. No, we is not the same. We is not equal. We die even when we not willing to die. We got to die. Shout out to Zulu for the $10 super chat. He say mental health is real out here. You say watch yourself, chat fam. He say got that little 38 in my pocket. He say she a super cutie too. He say probably said no to him and he couldn't handle the rejection. I'm trying to tell you. That baby out here cute with it though. She done, man. Look at her. That baby look like a model. And she was working at a little pizza spot. Working at a little pizza spot. Just trying to live a little bit, man. Trying to live. While they over there warring, but we acting like that we be having wars over here. And it don't mean no goddamn wars over here. We just have a little conflict resolution over here. We honestly don't know what it is to go to war. Americans don't know what it is to go to war. Like where you live is being bombed. That shit is totally different. I promise you. And I don't even know nothing about it, but I promise you that it's different. It's really, really different. When the police can't even much protect you because the police is at war too. Y'all fighting another country. This shit for real out here in these streets. You say, yes, Willie, it's true, and they stopped trans men from leaving. They stopped the trans men from... You lying to me. They stopped the trans men from leaving. They stopped our trans sisters from leaving. Shut up. Because they men took... No. I thought they were women too. No, they're not. At times of war, there's not considered... No. That's deep. That's really, really deep. That is so sad. That is really, really so sad. Got one for y'all. I don't think I like the story. I really just did like the little headline thing. I really did the headline because I told myself I'm not watching this. I'm not finna feed into this mess. But then I was like, well, Willie, you do the news, so you have to feed into this mess right here. Got one for y'all, and I wonder what y'all think about this right here. In Baton Rouge, the DA may consider castration death penalty in child rape case. They say castration, they talking about cutting off a man's private parts. Cutting off a man's private parts. When they have been... especially in your religions, they have been castrating men from like the beginning, huh? And do y'all know that y'all can't rock with God if you ain't been circumcised? I think it's one right there. So if you got a little extra meat, you can't ride with the Lord. If you have not been circumcised, I have no idea why God got like an issue like with the circumcision thing, but I guess it's a problem. You ride here with that little extra meat, you got to stay with the devil. Then I ain't making it up. That's what it say, don't it? Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see if they give us a
Relief Windows, rewarding windows. We're windows.
We can pause it. We can windows, relief windows. And if y'all got to upgrade, if you need to upgrade y'all doggone windows because like a hurricane season or something, wait till after hurricane season. Let them shits tear up. Nah, man. Do not spend your own money and you paying insurance. All right. Bam. Let's cut a little sound on. Hold on.
Raping a 4-year-old and
Oh, him. Oh, all right. Oh, I didn't know they were talking about Buddy when we just did the story about him yesterday. Go
Hello,
ahead.
friends. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Elizabeth Vowell. A Baton Rouge man accused of raping a 4-year-old and exposing her to an STD is now behind bars. Tonight, the district attorney, Hiller Moore, says he's considering some of the toughest punishments possible, including the death penalty. Perry Robinson has more on this. Perry.
Hey Liz, the DA says this case is one of the most disturbing he has ever seen. He told me he's prepared to explore every legal option available, even ones that could spark some debate.
Anthony jokes.
So I want y'all to understand this right here too. So the DA wants the public to feel like I am a good DA because I'm going to find the worst thing that we can actually do to a violator, to a suspect, to a offender, to a offender. So this also let me know that with all of the other kids who have been great, well, maybe because they have not received the STD, that they all right. But because he raped a 4-year-old and gave an STD, now we got to think about castration, the death penalty, and all that fly shit right there. So this person want to actually let us know that the other kids, they didn't really matter. Is it just me? I just came up with this right here. So because he raped one and gave an STD, we need to talk about castration and death penalty. The other ones who just been great but didn't get no STD, we gonna do like a regular sentence for them. Got it.
Baton Rouge man accused of raping a 4-year-old child and exposing her to an STD is behind bars tonight. Now, the district attorney says he's exploring every option to hold Jokes accountable if he's convicted, including 2 possibilities that could draw attention across the state and the country.
I can't think of anything worse than raping a child.
Hillamore says,
if that's the case, then all of the grape cases that have came before you, you should have had castration and death penalty on the table if you can do that by law.
He may seek castration or even the death penalty.
I would consider going to the grand jury in this case and seeking a first-degree rape indictment and seeking the potential of a death penalty.
You can get the first-degree rape, grape charge. That's gonna be
rape
easy.
Indictment. And
the grape indictment. That's going to be easy. The castration and the death penalty part, which you should have been pushing with all children who have been raped.
The potential of a death penalty.
In 2024, Louisiana became the first state to allow surgical castration in addition to chemical castration in certain sexual assault cases.
You say, I bet she white. I ain't even think about that.
Giving Moore a clear legal path to pursue that punishment.
So they have done this before.
Louisiana became the first state to allow surgical castration in addition to chemical castration in certain sexual assault cases.
Okay, but then I also got to ask this question. Will they castrate females for graping? Will they castrate females for graping?
Giving Moore a clear legal path to pursue that punishment. But seeking the death penalty in a case like this is complicated. In 2008, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled the death penalty for crimes like rape or sexual assault, when the victim is not killed, is disproportionate and violates the 8th Amendment. Still,
it's disproportionate if you grape somebody but you don't kill them. So if they grape and they still alive, then the death penalty, like we can't do the death penalty because the person didn't die. The person just got to live with the trauma. Oh, all right, go ahead.
Not killed is disproportionate and violates the 8th Amendment.
So we basically want to make things even. Like, so if you kill somebody, then maybe you should be killed or something. If you slap somebody, then you should just be slapped. You shouldn't be shot or hit with a car or something like that right there. You should just be slapped too. If somebody poke you in the chest, you should just poke them in the chest. If somebody spit on your chest, you shouldn't spit in their face. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to make things even is basically what they're trying to tell us.
Still, Moore says there is a statute still on the books in Louisiana that could allow him to make the case.
We do follow, obviously, Supreme Court law, and we know that we would have to change a decision by the Supreme Court to do that. But again, depending on the facts, if they are appropriate, this is something that I would consider doing.
Moore admits the idea may split public opinion.
If the facts are there, I think the community would probably support that, although there surely be some that would disagree. I understand that completely. But we'll wait to see what the facts are.
You say, nope, jail is going to handle this. Yeah, he going to get handled. Yeah.
His office is...
Which is crazy because I don't think that they going to grape him, though. I think they're going to whoop him. I don't think they're going to grape him.
Still gathering evidence.
Because he's dealing with chlamydia, allegedly.
Reviewing the facts of the case. Liz, back to you.
Okay, really tough.
He dealing... They say that he got chlamydia, which is kind of strange to me because he should have been went to the doctor. See, because chlamydia hurt too, right? Well, chlamydia is not burning. Chlamydia is just leaking. You just be pussing, like that fluorescent green, fluorescent orange. You know what I'm saying? When you squeeze that thing, different types of pus come out. Yeah, no. It mess up like your boxers or something. It can mess up your sheets. It can mess up your insides, ladies. And a lot of y'all probably think that he cute. Y'all just ready to smash now. If it's like Friday or something, hey, you should have went on ahead on and got that there. Hell, he's spreading his wing. He just spread it to like a wrong type of human being, which is a 4-year-old. I still don't know how he got around the 4-year-old, because they did say that the 4-year-old is not family. So in my mind, he must have been dating somebody who had a 4-year-old, but they won't tell us, and that is a problem. Do I think that he should be castrated and or the death penalty? In my mind, as long as you is willing to do that to all human beings who do this type of act, and I don't just mean because of he also allegedly gave the 4-year-old a STD. If you brutally grape someone, you may need to be castrated. You may need the death penalty. But I just wanted to go for men and women. Huh? These ones who getting pregnant, they should be castrated too. Them women who is graping the youth, they should be castrated too. Just in my opinion. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. See, I'd be okay with some laws just as long as it's for everybody. As long as it's for everybody now. Yup. Long as it's for everybody. Shout out to D for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Support is a verb. Support is a verb. You say, how does chemical castration work? Oh, if I'm not mistaken, they just give you a shot to where your meat can't get on hard. Or is it a shot or is it the pills? It's either or, but your meat just don't get up no more. It's kind of like having ED, if I'm not mistaken. Having having ED or something like that right there. That meat, it just don't get up. You don't even have the urge, if I'm not mistaken. You don't even have the urge, like you don't get horny no more. I would never, Jesus, don't ever, never want that right there taken away. We got a good story. The story is good because a player has overcome. A player has overcome the lies of a woman. The lies of a woman. A lot of us came up in a time to where we have also been told, stay away from them white women. A lot of us came up in them times right there. Stay away from white women. The white women gonna get you killed. The white women gonna get you put in jail. The white women gonna falsely accuse you of some shit. And I can agree if it was back in the day. I can agree that those type of things happen if it was back in the day. But I got something else to say about this, right? If we is being told to, hold on. Watch this. I've only heard people tell men stay away from the white women. I've never heard as a group black folks tell black women to stay away from white men. Never. They only would say stay away from the white bitches because they'll get you locked up. They'll lie on you. And they'll get you killed like Emmett Till. That's what they used to say. So if we should have been staying away from white women because they will accuse you of something, falsely accuse you, they would have you put in jail or probably get killed, then they really should have been saying that about black women. That's what they should have been telling the black man. If we should stay away from white women because of this, and this. Well, this, and this happens way more with black women than it does with white women. Huh? I just be trying to think about stuff. Now, was white women the problem? Like a really, really big problem back in the days if you want to deal with like a white woman? Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. We'll be in trouble. We'll really be in trouble. But is they the problem now? Is they the big problem now? Not even close. We have a situation to where a man was wrongly convicted. A man was wrongly convicted. He has been released after 27 years in prison. 27 years. That's 27 years in prison. A lot of y'all don't even have children who have made it to 27 yet. But a man has been behind bars for 20. Hold on. God damn, I got to go on and grab it. A man has been wrongly convicted man has been released after being in prison for 27 years. And a woman in Georgia has admitted to the crime. This is the only reason he has been released from jail. Here we go.
Now at noon, a Minneapolis man spent nearly 30 years in jail for killing a 77-year-old woman.
The problem is here, he
killed
didn't do it. Jason Rantala reports on the prison release and the woman who's now in a Georgia jail after admitting to the crime.
I'm sorry. You lost 27 years of your life because people were willing to...
Did she cough on the turn back? Or did she cough in his face and then turn back? I caught that. Watch it.
You lost 27 years of your life because people were willing to take the stand and lie for their own benefit.
That's Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty addressing 54-year-old Brian Hooper regarding a crime he did not commit. Hooper was in his 20s when he was accused of killing Ann Prasniak in 1998. Hooper was released from the Stillwater Correctional Facility just last week.
For 10,000 days, I've cried. I've been scared. I've been worried. And sometimes I've been hopeless.
The attorney's office says the case against Hooper relied almost entirely on jailhouse informants who pointed the finger at Hooper in exchange for deals. All witnesses have since recanted, the office says.
He is resilient. He is of faith. And he never stopped believing that the truth would prevail.
It was back in July. The attorney's office says they learned Shalaka Lewis, a key witness, confessed to the murder. Lewis is already in a Georgia jail for a different crime.
I'm just happy to be home.
While in prison, Hooper says he directed his anger toward reading and educating himself.
I can't begin to explain what it felt like to be sent to prison for a crime you didn't commit. But I knew one thing, that I was never going to stop fighting for my freedom.
His daughter Brianna says without systematic change, this could happen to anyone.
We need to make sure that no other child cries for their father, that no other child is worried about their parent and if they're going to survive prison for something that they did not do.
Player didn't even do it. And the bitch done confessed to it. People been lying on the stand. Just lying. 27 years. And then you know what else be crazy? That until they take it off of his record as being innocent, he will still be looked at as having a felony, which will still be hard for him to get work. Do y'all know once a lot of these people come home, a lot of these guys, they come home, have been falsely accused, meaning that they are innocent. Until they can get that change on their record, they are still considered felons. Which I don't understand why they would even have to go through steps to get the felony removed off of their record if they were innocent. You got out because you were innocent due to the evidence that just came about, right? But once you get out, now you have to fight to get it off of your record. So that means this whole time while you're trying to find work or find apartments, shit like that right there, you will get denied, you will get declined because of your background, because of the felony that's on your background. That is great. Why in the hell, once y'all say that I was innocent, I did not do it, it should automatically take the felony off of my record. He said I had to do that. You say it's called expunge, and it costs $35. The thing about the expungement is, here is the difference. If If you was innocent, you should not have to get it expunged. It should not even exist at all. Once they done did all the paperwork and got all of that stuff printed up and the lawyers can talk back and forth and everybody can see that you didn't do this shit, it should automatically come off. You should not have to be going back filling out no more paperwork to get shit expunged. Because typically, even when you have done a felony, when you have done a crime and it's a felony, you can get that expunged. But depends on what else you actually trying to. It depends on the job that you is trying to run for. Now, I do understand, or go out for, or fill out an application for. Yes, it expunges you from the majority of the jobs, and now you're able to get those jobs. But let you try to get into like some real government type shit. They're not gonna hire you because they can see behind your expungement. And I do understand that they try to lead us to believe that no, nobody can see. That's what's up. Okay, I ain't gonna argue this shit. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, do you think that it might be because they have gotten into some kind of trouble while being locked up that caused the felony on the record? No. He was convicted of it. He was convicted of it. So that automatically gives him the felony. He was convicted of a felony. Shit, murder. So, you know. You say, Willie, did they say that he was in jail for an unrelated crime when he got charged? Hold on. I might have heard something like that right there too. Hold on.
Jason Rantala reports on the prison release and the woman who's now in a Georgia jail after admitting to the crime.
I'm sorry.
And then you gotta ask yourself, why in the hell would the woman admit to the crime after all these years?
You lost 27 years of your
unless she's doing like a life sentence, you know what I'm saying? Some
life because people were willing to take the stand and lie for their own benefit.
That's Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty addressing 54-year-old Brian Hooper regarding a crime he did not commit. Hooper was in his 20s when he was accused of killing Ann Prasniak in 1998. Hooper was released from the Stillwater Correctional Facility just last week.
For 10,000 days, I've cried, I've been scared, I've been worried, and sometimes I've been hopeless.
Yeah, so you got hair up under that do-rag. Facts.
The attorney's office says the case against Hooper relied almost entirely on jailhouse informants, who pointed the finger at Hooper in exchange for deals. All witnesses have since recanted, the office says.
He is resilient, he is of faith, and he never stopped believing that the truth would prevail.
It was back in July. The attorney's office says they learned Shalaka Lewis, a key witness, confessed to the murder. Lewis is already in a Georgia jail for a different crime.
I'm just happy.
Oh, she was in jail for a different crime.
To be home.
While in prison, Hooper says he directed his anger toward reading and educating himself.
I can't begin to explain what it felt like to be sent to prison for a crime you didn't commit.
Okay, so he wasn't in jail. She was in jail.
But I knew one thing, that I was never going to stop fighting for my freedom.
You say he's still handsome. Yeah. Listen, being, it's kind of said that being behind bars, you actually remain young. You actually remain young because you get this thing called rest. Like you really do get to sleep. You get to really, really sleeping after so long. The threats of like being attacked and being killed, the threats, it dwindles down like so much when you've been in prison for a long time, because now you know everybody, you know, and you done been through a whole bunch of shit. So everybody knows you, you know everybody, and people got an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you get the best medical. You get the best medical. You get all the damn books. Well, not all of the books, but you get to learn, and you know, you get to study your faith and all that good stuff right there. You get your prayer on, you get your education on if you choose to, you know, but typically you not running the streets. You get to go to sleep and rest your damn nerves. So,
His daughter Brianna says without systematic change, this could happen to anyone.
We need to make sure that no other child cries for their father.
And shout out to his daughter for having her real. That's what's up. Yes, yes. Your stress level is really, really low when you've been in jail for that long. I can understand, like, in the beginning, like your first 2-3 years, your stress level high as shit because, like, you really, really on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? But when you ain't got bills, I think bills is really, really what's killing us. The way that it's killing us, it's causing cancers and all type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's also the things that we is introducing into our bloodstreams, our stomachs and all that fly stuff that is also contributing to the cancers and stuff like that. The things that's killing us, the stress levels is just ridiculous. And a lot of this stuff comes from trying to make some money. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. I sue the shit out of everybody. I'm just trying to tell you something. I do the shit out of everybody. Been for 27 years. I at least need. Which is crazy that they want to at least give like $1 million a year. At the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Got to be more careful. And then whatever type of lawsuit he may go for and whatever type of lawsuit that he may win, and now they going to hit him with taxes. This shit crazy out here in these streets. Mm-hmm. They got to get their money. They got to get their money. Let me back this here up real quick. What do we have? Damn it, I think that was about it. I think that's all I got. Give y'all something to pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here in these streets. Damn it, y'all made it over 223. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Grab that, put it up. We looking good. We looking good tonight, man. Thank y'all. You say no alcohol, no tobacco, and rent. I'm trying to tell you something. No baby mama drama. Well, hell, I would rather have baby mama drama than to be in prison for 27 years. I promise you, bitch, I'd rather be on child support than to be behind bars for 27 years. I'd rather be banging the old raw than being behind bars for 27 years. But damn, you got to worry about no child support. Got to be more careful. You say NATO is attacking Russia. You is lying to me. Wait a minute. Let's say NATO attacks Russia. Let's see what we got. They is bombing people. No, they ain't bombing. Wait, hold on. I just did something different. That was 6 hours ago. That was 2 years ago. That was 22. 1 day ago, Russia launches largest air attack. Hell. We could go on and put it up on the screen. Well, this right here was from yesterday, though. This was from yesterday. It says Russia launches largest air attack of war on Ukraine. They still fighting, though? I ain't even know they were still fighting, for real. See, I told y'all. I don't pretend to care, but we'll be faking like we do be out here caring.
Tonight, Ukraine reeling from the biggest Russian air bombardment of the war. Strikes across the country. This key government building in Kyiv hit for the first time.
When I tell y'all, we not fighting no wars over here in the U.S. Y'all players out here in the streets who be shooting at one another, y'all really do be thinking that y'all be at war. No, you're not.
By a ballistic missile, Ukraine says. Ukraine's prime minister filming inside. You can see the consequences, she tells the camera. And tonight, these stunning images. The building, visited by President Trump's envoy just last month, now gaping holes where the munitions struck and parts of a missile strewn around. The deadly message from Moscow.
I like this dude's voice. His voice makes it seem really like tragic, like real tragedy, and it makes it seem of importance. Like, listen to his voice.
A missile strewn around. The deadly message from Moscow, delivered not by diplomats, but over 800 drones. Among the dead, a 32-year-old mother and her 2-month-old child. President Trump suggesting he's prepared to slap more sanctions on Russia over its ongoing attacks.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy about the whole situation.
Ukraine's President Zelensky calling the attacks murder when real diplomacy could have begun long ago. Ukraine targeting Russia with its own drones, but President Putin unwavering. saying he will meet Zelensky, but only in the hero city of Moscow, his audience of Russian officials loudly applauding. And tonight, Tom, diplomats have travelled from here in Europe to Washington to push for new coordinated sanctions against Russia. Tom?
We say they were lying to me. They were lying to me. Listen, wait a minute. How y'all gonna tell me that they is attacking Russia and I don't see them attacking Russia? I'm gonna let it slide this time. Got to be more careful. That was 6 days ago. That 42 minutes ago. The Ukraine, Europe allies ready to fill the gap in the aid and assistance left by the U.S. And 5 hours ago, congressmen showed video of a OBR surviving missile strikes at the UFO hearing. Oh, they had a UFO hearing. Oh, wow. I got to look into that. I got to look into the little UFO thing. I want to see if they're going to let our peoples come on down here. But anyway, man, y'all pat yourselves on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the night the news around here in these doggone streets, man. Thank you, y'all. He said it's already happened. Showing up there. He say, Willie, they are attacking the drones. Trying to kill everything. Yep, that's what I forgot to talk about. That right there. He said Publishing Clearinghouse went out of business. Yes. I wanted to talk about this right here the other day, but I forgot, and I'm glad that you just posted it. I wanted to say back when we were talking about the lottery and taking like the lump sum, and this is why I was talking about the lump sum. Y'all take the lump sum because we don't know when the bitch gonna go out of business. Publishing Clearinghouse went out of business. Those people who didn't take the lump sum at a loss. That's a fact. I know some people may tell y'all, do not take the lump sum because they tax you a lot more. Y'all better get y'all goddamn money and go ahead on about your business. Because that money was supposed to be guaranteed. But when they go bankrupt, there is no more guarantee. Your state can go bankrupt and decide to not pay you from the lottery. Anything could happen. Get what they gonna give your ass and get moving. Do not have ties with them people for all these goddamn years. I was like, the Publishing Clearinghouse, which I didn't even think that people actually won the Publishing Clearinghouse. But a lot of people, they actually did, and they was getting their checks every week. Every week, and I think a few was getting like every month. Nobody getting paid. It's a wrap. Yep. I appreciate you bringing that right there up because I had them heard about this over the weekend, I think it was. And I was like, oh, that's shot out. So listen, just imagine if you getting like, let's say like $2,500 a week, something like that, about $10,000 a month, and you just been out here splurging and shit like that right there. Like I've always said, like if I was to hit like the $1,000 a day, the $2,500 a week or something like that right there, because I'm so suspicious of shit, I would let them make their deposits. Just keep on making their deposits. I ain't spending shit. I've always said this for as long as this has been an option. I ain't spending no money, at least for the first year, because I don't believe that it's going to keep going. Like I truly have that. I've always had that thought. Yes, I may win it. I don't believe that these people going to pay me every week or every month for the rest of my goddamn life. I don't believe that dumb shit. Hell no. You got to prove it. You got to prove it. And the only way that they can prove it is I keep seeing the money coming into my bank account. But what I will do is I'm standing on, damn it, I ain't spending shit. I'm keeping my goddamn job. Oh, if I got a job, I'm keeping my damn job. We ain't stopped working for $100,000 a year. The fuck are we gonna do with that right there? Oh, hell no. We got to let that money stack. Let that money stack. If you even got to wait three, four years for them to continue to send that money and your money stack, you better let that right there happen. You let that right there happen and you work as long as your body is still able to work. I'm trying to tell you, at least give yourself at least 3 to 5 years of just letting that money stack. And then if you want to believe it, then I guess you can be like, okay, it seems like they're going to continue to pay me. But if anything, if you're already on property, pay off the property. Pay off all your goddamn debt with the money that they're giving you. Don't quit your goddamn job. Don't quit your job. Just get completely out of debt. But stack the money up before you give it all to paying off debt. Stack up about 6 months before you start paying off debt. I'm trying to help. You better think this shit through. And I've thought it through many of days while on the job. Which I've been wanting to be rich a long, long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But if it come like that, then hell, you got to have a plan, because getting a large sum of money and your ass ain't got no plan, you might as well just stay broke, because you're going to mess that money up. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player, man. Y'all have a good one, because I also did. And shout out to everybody who was over there on Rumble and Twitter. Thank y'all for rocking with the player, man. I really did enjoy y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed me. Remember, subscribe to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That way you find out everything that the player got going on. We do Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock. We do 7 o'clock on YouTube, the Willie Williams Show. And the majority of the time we do Rumble at 8 o'clock. But it all streams together. It runs concurrent. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all have a